Hello everyone, myself Michael Ravina, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. The subject is CS 8651 Internet Programming and the unit is PHP and XML. The topic is XML, DOM and Parsers, Newsfeed and Atom. DOM, that means a DOM is a document and it also a collection of nodes or pieces of information organized in a hierarchy. This hierarchy allows a developer to navigate through the tree looking for specific information. The document object model, that is DOM, is a foundation of XML. XML documents have a hierarchy of informational units called nodes. DOM is a way of describing those nodes and the relationship between them. XML parsers. XML parsers is a software library or a package that provides interface for client applications to work with XML documents. It checks for proper format of the XML document and may also validate the XML documents. Validation. An XML document is said to be valid if its content match with elements, attributes and associated document type declaration, and if the document complies with the constraints expressed in it. Validation is dealt in two ways by the XML parser. First one is well formed, then second one is the valid XML document. Valid XML document means if an XML document is well formed and it has an associated document type declaration, that is DTD, then it is said to be a valid XML document. Well formed XML document means the non-DTD XML files must use predefined character entities for ampersand, oppose, that is single quote, greater than, less than, quotation, that means double quote. It must follow the ordering of the tag, that is the inner tag must be closed before the closing the outer tag. Each of its opening tags must having a closing tag or it must be a split of, it must be ending tag. It must have only attribute in a start tag, that means which needs to be quoted. Next, the ampersand, single quote, less than, greater than, that all entities other than these must be declared. XSL. XSL means XML style sheet. The XSL, that means XML concentrate on the structure of the particular information and not its appearance. The W3C has published two recommendations for style sheets. First one is the CSS and XSL. That means cascading style sheet and also the XML style sheet language. XSL supports transforming the document before display. XSL and also typically used for advanced styling, that is XSL is originally consist of three parts. First one is the XSLT, then second one is the XPath, third one is the XSLFO. XSLT means XSL transformation, a language for transforming the particular XML documents. Then XPath means it is a language for navigating in XML document. XSLFO means formatting object, that is it is a language for formatting XML documents. Then XSLT, that means XSL transformation. XSLT is a language to specify transformation of XML documents. It takes an XML document and transforms it into another XML document. XSLT XSLT syntax. XSLT and XML declaration are specified using the syntax. That means the user includes the XML declaration at the top of the XSTL documents. The attribute version defines the what version of XML is used. For example, XML version equal to 1.0. Then XSLT style sheet root element. Every XSLT file must have the root element that is specified within XSL style sheet. That this root element has two attributes. First one is a version, then second one is XML NS XSL. That means namespace. First one is a version of the XSLT. It should be specified using the XSL namespace prefix. The XSL namespace prefix can be specified within the standard form of XSL element, that is XSL element. Next one is the XSL style sheet reference. Linking XML document to XSL style sheet is a style sheet reference. This is the magic step that connects XML to a XSLT file. XML style sheet is a special declaration in XML for linking the XML style sheets. Place this after the XML declaration. The XML style sheet contains two types. First one is the two type of attribute. First one is the type, then second one is the href. Type means the type of file being linked to. Href means the location of the particular file. Make sure the both XSLT and XML file are in the same directory. Then next one is the newsfeed. The newsfeeds are an example of automated syndication. That means the newsfeed technologies allows information to be automatically provided and updated on websites, email to the users. That means the BBC ticker is one of the example for newsfeed application. A major limitation with this approach is the ticker can only be used with information provided by the BBC. The RSS, that means really simple syndication standard, was developed to and as an open standard for news syndication, allowing applications to display news supplied by the RSS providers. RSS means really simple syndication. The RSS is an XML dialect used to publish frequently updated content such as blog post or news headline. Working of RSS. RSS works by having the website author maintain a list of notification on their website in a standard way. This list of notification is called RSS feed. Then also special computer programs called RSS aggregator have been developed that automatically access the RSS feed of website of users' interest and organizes the results, creating the RSS feed. The special XML format that makes up an RSS feed is usually created is one of the variety of ways. Most large news websites and most weblogs are maintained using the special content management program. Authors add their stories and postings to the website by interacting with those programs and then use the program's publish facility to create the HTML files and they make up the website. The channel section and image section. The channel section means the channel element contains the metadata that describes the channel itself. The channel is required element that includes the name of the channel, its description, its language and URL. URL is normally used to point the channel source of information. The image section means the image element is an optional element that is used to include the logo of the channel provider. The default size of the image is 88 pixels wide by 31 pixels high, but it is enlarged to 144 pixels wide by 400 pixels wide. The items for the dynamic part of the RSS file. While channel, image and text input elements create channel's identity and typically stay same over long period of time. Channel items are rendered as news headlines and the channel's value depends on their changing fairly frequently. Atom is a syndication data format like RSS as well as publishing protocol. The Atom data format uses XML syntax with one or more entry elements containing the full and or summary content. Atom means Atom Publishing Protocol. Defines a hierarchy of organizing published content which contains the services, workspaces, collection and resources, and it uses the HTTP get, post, put and delete method for retrieving, creating, deleting and editing published content. Atom's use of HTTP's built-in method and XML as a data format is in the spirit of RESTful Web Services implementation. Features of Atom. Atom was developed to be vendor neutral and freely extensible by any users, and it is also one of the open standard. It lies within an XML namespace. It has a separate summary and content element. It differentiates between a relative and non-relative URI. Each entry has a global unique ID. Atom includes auto recovery, allowing feed aggregators to automatically detect the presence of the feed.